The nights are getting colder, my friends. I don't really have the exact temperature right now, but it's getting pretty cold. Definitely a lot colder than it was a couple of days ago. I don't know. Look at that shiny Linoon. Yeah. Some people just love showing off. Why is my character just running around willy-nilly? I mean, I'm not even halfway to where the character is right now. Oh, look at that. A Lunatone. Nice Lunatone. There's a specific reason why I chose to focus on Lunatone. And that is what we in the business call foreshadowing. And you'll see exactly why in just a minute. Well, maybe not a minute, but a couple of minutes. You'll see why later in the episode. First of all, the fact that Lunatone is even out here in the wild right now kind of says something, doesn't it? First of all, as you can see, yes, I got only 3 candy for catching this, which brings me to my next point. The ghost type event is now over. Again, I'm standing right next to the thing, and the character just keeps running. I mean, I don't really care too much, because, you know, he's just helping me hatch some eggs. So, maybe I should just stand in this spot for a little bit. And let the character just run around for a little while and pick up some mileage. Maybe we can hatch the egg and, there, see, it's done it again. He's running. Well, helps me get some mileage with Angron, which I wouldn't mind having too much. Anyways, so yes, as you can see, the ghost type event, the Halloween event, which for some reason lasted all the way to early November. Yeah, that's now gone. Okay, something must be wrong here because the entire floor is covered in water. Really hope it's not sewer water. Let's just gently try to avoid this. Okay, success. So yeah, the ghost type event is now over and the ghosts are no longer appearing frequently in the wild. Well, I don't even know where I was throwing that Pokeball, but never mind. So yeah, no more frequently appearing ghosts, no more Pokemon wearing Halloween costumes, and most importantly, no more double candy per capture. That one really bums me out the most, but hey, what can I do? So yeah, there's the end of that event. Not even sure if there is another event planned on the horizon. I don't normally keep in touch too much with all the latest news for Pokemon Go. I just, read them as they show up on my notifications section. Let me just in case, just to make sure I'm not missing anything, let me just quickly tap the news bar over here. As you can see, my Togetic, which I plan to farm a lot of candies with, lasted a whole day. As opposed to multiple days, which is what I was hoping. Okay, so it doesn't really look like there's anything new in the news. No new news to cover. So, guess it's just gonna be one of those generic episodes. Or is it? Okay, first of all, I gotta do this. I feel like I have to do this every episode now, but the explanation of why this episode is coming out this late, well, it's not because I overslept, because I kinda didn't, but see, the thing is, I met up with my mom today. She came to visit me, we had lunch together, and then I met up with my dad. We did some work on some of his projects, my project obviously, Not too much though. As far as my project goes, the Pokemon region based on Israel that I've been working on, Pokemon Star and Cross. We didn't get too far ahead. I mean, I just came up with a bunch of random ideas last night. I wrote some of them down. Didn't really get a chance to go over all my ideas with my dad, but he really liked them, and it seems he's actually interested in Pokemon, which is something that I never in a million years even dreamed would happen. My dad is actually even remotely interested in Pokemon. Well, these are strange times we live in, everybody. Better get used to it. So yeah, we talked a little bit about that. What is up with this gym? Look at it. 5 shinies out of 6 Pokemon. A shiny Cubone, a shiny Alolan Marowak, a shiny disguised Sableye. I didn't even know these were possible. Shiny Ghastly and shiny Spiritomb. And a non-shiny Charizard. But I mean, then again, it's a Charizard, so it's awesome by default. Because I said so. Anyways, good on them. I mean, every once in a while you come across one of these gyms that just has multiple shinies across the board. Anyways, I think it's time I get down to the main focus of this episode. My mom, as I mentioned, showed up on my apartment today. We had some lunch. She also brought a special surprise with her. She's got a new dog. I mean, technically I should say that I have a new dog, but I mean, technically speaking, she's her dog. Hold on, I felt a vibration. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why, but the camera just vibrated for a second. And I for some reason I just thought the recording was over. But I can see the camera is still recording, so I suppose everything's going all right. Anyways, as I was saying, my mom got herself a brand new dog. And yeah, she brought it over for a visit so that I could meet her. And yes, it is a her. It's a female. I want to be perfectly clear. This is not a replacement for Sandy, my old dog that passed away a couple of months ago. Nothing will ever replace Sandy. I mean, I've still got this. You know, I don't even know if you guys could see this. Remember how it took me a couple of days just to find the right angle to show off my Sandy pendant? But here it goes. I really hope you guys can see it. I'm still wearing this, and I'm going to keep wearing this thing till the day I die. To remember my Sandy. But yeah, she's not a replacement for Sandy. Nothing will ever replace my Sandy. It's just a new dog, because you need a dog. You need a dog in your life. If you're a dog lover, you need to have a dog with you in your life. I don't know. Dogs are awesome. Pets are awesome. They love you unconditionally, I think. That's the best part about them. And as long as you feed them, play with them, love them, they will always love you back. And that's why, well, for some reason I thought this Lillipup was shiny for a second, but then first of all I realized that shiny Lillipup isn't even in the game yet. Until then, I remember that shiny Lillipup has green eyes, so I immediately snapped out of it. But yeah, it's a dog, and we were talking about dogs. Anyways, that's why I think pets are better than people. 99% of the times. Okay, so yeah. So my mom has a new dog. Technically, she's staying with her. for the foreseeable future, but she will come to visit me every once in a while, especially when, like, my mom has to go out of town for a couple of days for work related business. She will be with me, and I am going to not a lot of Pokemon in this gym. I think I can take it. I kind of need to, because Aggron needs to battle a little bit to get the heart for battling with my body. So I think I'm gonna do that now. But as I was saying, every once in a while my mom is going to bring over the new dog, and she will be eventually featured on a video. Make no mistake about that. I am definitely planning on showing her to the world. Right now, all I have are a couple of quick snapshots that I took of her that I'm probably going to put on the screen right now while I'm talking. But is that a Krabby? Didn't even have enough time to look. But anyways, right now we're not 100% sure what to call her. I asked around for some name suggestions. So far, our popular choice is Luna. Luna, which is also the name of the... Oh, it's a Ponyta. Nice. Thought it was a Krabby for some reason. Anyways, Luna is the name for the moon. It's also, I believe, it's the Greek goddess of the moon, and it's also a very beautiful name. Plus, you know, I can also nickname her Lunala, which is a Pokemon. So yeah, it all comes back around to Pokemon eventually. Got this Geodude and challenge the gym. Also, Luna Lovegood. My mom loves Luna Lovegood from... Wow, try saying that 5 times fast. She loves Luna Lovegood. Ooh. Luna Lovegood is the character from the Harry Potter franchise. And yeah, my mom's a fan of that character. But yeah, we decided to name her Luna for the time being. Maybe we'll change it eventually. I doubt it though. There's Aggron. Okay. Well, this should be a cakewalk. I can just beat all these guys with just this lucky Gengar. Super effective on Misdreavus and Smoochum, I believe. And resists oh no. It's going to resist slacking, and we're going to use Focus Blast to eliminate that slacking from existence before it can do any type of damage. There we go. There goes Smoochum. Enough of the slacking. Didn't even notice until now that I'm actually using the shiny Gengar, because, you know, shiny Gengar is becoming a bit, well, I mean, it always has been practically impossible to tell the difference between the shiny Gengar, shiny form, and the regular form. But yeah, that's just the thing. Okay, one more round and that slacking is taken out, and then another round after that for Misdreavus and Smoochum. In any case, I'm pretty sure by now future me in the editing bay has already shown you guys some of the pictures I took earlier, or rather past version of me took of Luna. Working title. the new dog that we have with us. What do you guys think about her? Do you like her? I mean, I certainly do. She's really cute, but I mean, she's essentially she's a... Whoa, that was weird. She's a puppy. She's a little pup at this stage. She spends most of her time sleeping. Every now and again, she wakes up and just runs around and... Oh no, the game is stuck. Look at that. The game is stuck again. I can just keep hitting this slacking all day long and it wouldn't really matter. It wouldn't make much of a difference, now would it? Oh, the game got fixed again. I don't know. I have no idea how that happened. Anyways, like I said, she's young. So many people running at this hour. She's young. She's essentially like a baby, or rather a puppy. The baby stage for dogs, I think. So yeah, every once in a while she just wakes up. I'll crunch you. She wakes up and runs around, plays around, you know. She keeps jumping from one couch to the other. At one point, she just she loves biting feet. I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, she needs to chew. She needs to develop her little teeth. She's teething right now, but yeah, she likes biting feet and shoes. But other than that, she spends most of her time sleeping, as I've mentioned. There goes Snorlax. Good luck trying to get that out of the gym. Funny, you use a Snorlax for the gym. Seems like the worst possible choice. Okay, let me just check. Okay. What about this gym? Ooh! Nice. I can take it. I can take care of that gym. Let me just catch this Cherim. For the Stardust, obviously. I don't need to catch this thing. This thing is useless in pretty much all versions of Pokemon. But this thing brings good Stardust, so what do I care? Anyways, yeah, it's been a relatively shorter episode than usual, but I think, oops, sorry, my bad. I think I covered, most, if not all, of the important stuff. I mean, I talked about the new dog that we have now, Luna. I also mentioned, everything that happened today, and, like I said, I got a bit of a progress on my Pokemon Star and Cross project. First of all, I had trouble sleeping last night. I kind of was in need to, to do something to occupy my mind, make myself a little more tired, to wear me down, if you will. So, I just sat down and wrote some stuff for the project, for Pokemon Star and Cross. Okay, the Absol first is not a good thing for me, but at least it goes down pretty easily. As I was saying, I basically came up with the entire history, or rather prehistory, of the Molash region. I didn't actually come up with the names or the designs of the legendaries. That's right. That right now is one of the biggest writer's... one of the biggest mental blocks that I have, a writer's block, if you will. I just don't really know, I'm not really sure what to do with the legendaries. I've mentioned in a couple of episodes ago that I kind of want the one that represents Judaism to be a Merkava, which is both a three-dimensional Star of David and it's also a tank. I want it to be Steel and Psychic, for obvious reasons that I've mentioned in either the last episode or the episode before that. But I want the one that represents Christianity to be a white dove. Did I mention that? Well, I'm saying it now. I want it to be a white dove or pigeon, because that, in most depictions of the Holy Trinity, it represents the Holy Spirit. Because, you know, there's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and all that. So I want the Holy Spirit to represent that aspect of Christianity in this game. And it's going to be Ghost and Fairy type, because, you know, Spirit, also holy, you know? There's some stuff in there. Now, if you've seen the one episode where I came up with my legendaries, I was struggling with the third one, the Islamic one. Which one should I put? Again, this mostly comes down to the fact that I don't really know too much about the Islam. Hold on, since when is Heatmore a wild encounter? Something's wrong. I have a feeling it's a ditto, but I'm gonna catch it anyway. You will not escape me, Mr. Heatmore. I'm going back home, by the way. I think this episode is done. I think I've done everything I needed to do this episode. But, yeah, like I said, I'm struggling a lot with the Islamic Pokemon, mostly because I don't know too much about Islam. Well, I guess it wasn't a ditto. Huh, interesting. A wild, random encounter Heatmore. That's it. That's interesting. Anyways, that's why I needed to consult with my dad a little bit today. Again, like I said, we didn't really get too much time to talk about it, but we'll get more time for that tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm hoping we can just sit down and just have a nice discussion about all of this. Hopefully, he'll give me the help I need for this project. Now, we did give me a few new ideas today. Some of them I don't think I'm going to use, but several other ones really piqued my interest, and I might actually do something else with them in the game itself. For the most part, it all comes down to just keep, thinking of new ideas, writing it down, just, making sure that I have a handle on this game. I think I'm slowly starting to formulate a rule book in my head as far as how some of the game mechanics in the game are going to be portrayed and how they will be implemented. But even then, it's baby steps of what will ultimately be the final product. And I'm really excited to share this final product with you, with the world, as soon as I'll have something to actually share. But it's coming along great. It's coming along really nice. And it's always great that I have this nice support group of people that are helping me come up with ideas. For the most part, I come up with the majority of the ideas myself, but some advice, a little bit of advice, even bad advice, sometimes goes a pretty long way, and I'm grateful for that. So, yep, I think that's it. I think I've just about said everything I needed to say. So, unless, of course, something major is going to happen in the next 5 minutes as I keep going that direction back to my apartment. Let me just see. I doubt we're getting any closer to hatching another strange egg like yesterday. Yep. So no strange egg today. And yeah, so unless I'll find a shiny in the next 5 minutes, this is where I leave you off. Thank you for listening to this unusually short episode. Well, we managed to make this episode a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, and kind of became more or less a full-length episode, so I've got nothing to complain about. So yeah, thank you all for watching this this episode, and I'll keep you guys updated if there's anything new, if there's any new development on the way. So, goodbye for now. Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.